Hey guys, how you doing? This is EJ Uno coming back again, guys, with another great video. I was supposed to go to work today. Unfortunately, it started snowing in Dallas, Texas. So what other to do but make some great videos? So guys, here we are with another great video talking about the new Samsung S23 coming out, guys. And I've been seeing this here from there, and I'm like literally have lost. I was losing track of how many S series or what the new Samsung until I came across, and I'm like, man, the look of the phone looks really different. So I was like, dude, I got to make a video about it because it amazed me how different it looked, and just really wanted to talk about it. So anyway, before we jump into this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, guys. Just, you know what I'm saying, give me a like, drop a comment. It really helps me out a lot. So anyway, guys, like I said, let's talk about the Samsung S23 coming out. This phone, as I said, it looks a lot different. Me personally, have not saw a Samsung phone like this in a long time, looking like this. And I was like, man, and I'm about to like point out some stuff that that makes me think of like the old series of the Samsung S, or just when Samsung first started out, just talking about it. So first, before I get into the specs, let's just talk about the picture. Okay, so this is one picture I pulled off of GSM Arena, and so the front of it just looks like a S21, you know, any type of, you know, Samsung phone. Then you turn on the back, and the camera module looks like the LG Velvet, like with the teardrops, but everything's basic. All camera modules are the same, and it has a little LED flashlight to the side of it. Now, where I saw that it looked different is the side of the phone. It has that bulky look like an iPhone 4, and it just has I don't know, it just has like a difference to it. Like, it does look like an S21 series, but for some reason it just looks a lot different than what I'm used to seeing. Maybe I haven't paid too much attention to Samsung phones, or maybe this looks like you know what I'm saying, like a new type of model of a Samsung. Either way, the S23 is coming out. So let's see what's new with this. Let's see what's new with this phone. Let's see what we could, you know, point out what's new, because this is supposed to drop. Today is Tuesday, January 31st. The news for the S23 is supposed to drop tomorrow, which is going to be February. But by the time you guys see this video, it's going to be way after February, the 1st. So it's supposed to have a 6.1 inch screen, a 1080 by 2340 pixel resolution. That is, it's supposed to have a 50 megapixel camera, 8 gigabytes of RAM, come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, have a 39 milliamp battery. Let me see what else it's supposed to have. It is going to have Victor 2 glass on the front and Victor 2 on the back of it. It's going to have an AMOLED a frame, and let me see what else I'm looking at. It's going to have IP68, which is normal for Samsung to put on their phone. Thank you, Samsung. Take note, Motorola, because, you know, you need to put IP68s on these phones when you're going to be putting like a high dollar price on it. Okay, it's going to have something called Armor Frame with together drop and scratch resistant. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's something new I have not saw on, or I'm sure it's phones that have had that, I think, but they're like those rugged phones. But to have this on a phone, that's pretty cool. Have an armor frame with tough drop and scratch. Okay, it kind of like, you really don't even need a case if it's like that, supposed to be that durable. That's amazing. Okay, it's gonna have a dynamic AMOLED 2x 120 refresh rate with HDR10 plus. It is going to have an 88.1 screen to body ratio. Let me see. It's going to have always on display, which is normal for Samsung to have, so that's pretty cool. It's going to come with Android 13 and One UI 5.1. Like I said, it's going to come with Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, octa-core, let me see, Adreno 740. No SD card, unfortunately. Wish they would have. I'm seeing that with new phones. That's the reason why I don't like too many new phones, because they don't really support no SD cards. It's kind of like everything kind of switched over to like Apple type of user, if you know what I mean. Like Apple never used SD cards, so now all these Android phones are starting to go over to like the Apple theme of not using SD cards, which I think that Android should stick with SD card, because that was one of the reasons kind of different them from Apple, is you could add more memory to it, or for pictures or video, or sometimes you could do share SD card where it combines with the memory. So I really wish some Android phones would start bringing that back, because it's really not even making a difference whether you have an iPhone or a Samsung or an Android phone right about now. You know what I'm saying? So let's let that be said. Let me see. Okay, so you can buy 8 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage, or you can buy 8 gigabytes of RAM with 256 gigabytes of storage. The camera module on the back is going to have a 50 megapixel wide, a 10 megapixel telephoto, 12 megapixel ultra wide. It's going to shoot in 8K, 4K, 1080p, and 720 HDR10 plus and stereo sound recording. On the front of it, we're going to get a 12 megapixel wide with a dual video call. Okay. And it's going to be able to shoot in 4K and 10K, which is really good. So that's a big thumbs up. It is going to have stereo surround sound on it. NFC, of course. Let me see what else. Okay, it's going to have a fingerprint under the display. So that's cool. It is going to come with Samsung DeX, Samsung wireless DeX. Okay, so that's really cool. It is going to have reverse charging, wireless charging, and of course the wired charging. The colors that it will be coming in is black, cotton, green, and violet. Okay. All right. Never heard of those last. I want to say the cotton and I have heard of violet, but not the cotton. I don't know what. I guess cotton is going to be like white. I guess that's what it's going to be. But anyway, guys, this phone does look kind of it does look interesting. I don't know. The more I'm looking at this phone, I'm like, man, did I ever see a Samsung phone with like the way they have it shaped? Maybe I did. I don't know. So, but anyway, it's the most impressive thing I am wondering about is the scratch and drop resistant, and if you even need a case, if it's that durable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious about that. But anyway, guys, I'm about to end this video. Hope you guys, I hope this video was, it gave you enough info onto this phone. And are you waiting for this phone? Like I said, drop me a comment. Let me know how excited you are about this phone, or if it's just another Samsung phone that you guys believe that is really just not no different from the others. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll be back with more.